Did you know that over 70% of people relocating to Florida as a whole end up second-guessing the neighborhood they choose within the first year? And honestly, I get it. I did the exact same thing. I had my heart set on a community I was looking at from a different state. I got here, right away, I knew it was not for me. Venice, Florida sounds like paradise, but figuring out exactly where you belong here, that is the real challenge. So let's try to get this right. Okay, so the island is gonna mean plenty of lunch options for an afternoon meetup with friends, a stroll down Venice Ave, and maybe sunsets on the beach. Wellen Park, live music, weekly, brand new homes, and a town center full of restaurants and fun things to do for the entire family. Some neighborhoods in Venice are gonna give you access straight into the biking of the Legacy Trail, larger homes, and quieter streets. Seasonal living means golf cart rides to Publix, low maintenance villas, and a lifestyle that you can step in and out of with ease. And that's where challenges really come in, right? So the very thing that makes Venice so appealing is also what catches people off guard. Every area has its own vibe, lifestyle, and hidden catch. So before you fall in love with that beachside restaurant, that shiny new construction home, let's break down what you really need to know about where you fit best in Venice. Because one choice here could make the difference between loving your new life and quietly regretting it. We don't want that.
Here's the thing about Venice. No two parts of this city feel the same, and that's what makes moving here both exciting and overwhelming. On the surface, every neighborhood looks great, but once you're actually here, the details make all the difference. The pace of streets, the energy of the community, and the rhythm of daily life. Some areas are all about local shopping and evenings on the beach. Others are centered on new construction, resort-style amenities, and a lively town center. And then there are the quieter pockets where space and calm matter more than convenience. In this video, we're going to map out those differences. We'll look at how each area of Venice actually feels once you're living in it, what kind of lifestyle it supports, and the small details that most people overlook until they have made their move. By the end, you'll have a much clearer picture of which part of Venice really matches the way you want.
The island of Venice is often considered one of the most walkable parts of the city. Coffee, dining, shopping, and the golf are all within blocks. You can park the car and spend the rest of the day on foot. And a lot of people say that that is one of the things that they absolutely love most about the island. So banyan-lined avenues, a Saturday farmers market, community events right here at Centennial Park, and evenings at the historic clock tower, they all add to the charm. It's where Venice feels like the most small coastal town you can find. Homes here lean historic. You're gonna find bungalows, mid-century cottages, and waterfront condos. Some have been updated and others are definitely ready for renovation, but we are seeing homes on the island start around $600,000 and they do go up. You've got turnkey condos starting around $400,000 and fully restored golf homes pushing over $1 million. Across all of Venice, the median list price is around $410,000 with the median sale closer to $403,000. So that means living on the island typically carries a premium, and many people see that as a price of walkability and lifestyle. I mean, you're steps away from the ocean. Parking can be limited, garages are rare if you live in one of those beachfront condos, and maintenance costs are higher for older homes. Flood zones and insurance requirements, they do vary from block to block, so it's really important to verify those details with official sources. If walkability and character and golf access are your priorities, the island of Venice often ends up at the top of people's lists. But if you want newer systems, more space, the price for bundled community amenities, you're gonna find a better match elsewhere. If the island of Venice or any other area of Venice, Florida feels like the kind of lifestyle that you want, that is exactly why we are here to help with you. We're Heather and Lisa, your local real estate advisors. We live here, we raise our families here, we work here. We walk these streets every day with people who are exploring a move. And we would love to do the same with you. If you're curious about what it would look like to live here in Venice, feel free to give us a call, text, or email. All of the information is below. Now let's head to Wellen Park and look at how life changes when you trade history and charm for modern convenience.
Wellen Park is often described as a master plan community designed around connection and convenience. Multiple villages, a central town hub, and a full calendar of events tie this area together. Cool Today Park anchors the scene. It is the spring training home of the Atlanta Braves every February, March, and also hosts their Florida Complex League team in the summer. You may even catch a player at the local downtown Wellen Park Publix. This stadium is more than baseball though. Families are coming for the firework nights, summer movie nights, food truck rallies, and concerts under the stars, and community festivals like the Freedom Festival. Inside the gates is the Tomahawk Tiki Bar, open most of the year with live live music and dining. You can even find one of our favorite people, Jill Brown, performing on a Sunday afternoon. Just down the road, downtown Wellen is the social hub. The Great Lawn hosts weekly music, yoga classes, Zumba, and community gatherings. A splash pad and a playground keep families busy, and 9 miles of interconnected trails circle Grand Lake and link neighborhoods together. At the heart of it all is lakefront dining at the Banyan House, alongside casual favorites at the Yard with tacos, hot dogs, and lakeside seating. Local coffee is easy to find at Foxtail Coffee, a craft beer at Oak and Stone in downtown Wellen. If wine is your speed, make sure to check out the annual wine festival. Neighborhoods in Wellen Park range from villas and townhomes to single-family homes. Most were built within the last few years, which means they have impact windows, newer roofs, and their hurricane-ready features like smart home systems and energy-efficient designs are common. Many people see that as a draw for low-maintenance living and a peace of mind during the storm season. There are a few trade-offs to consider. The beach is a longer drive compared to the island, HOA and CDD fees vary depending on the village, and the overall feel is more modern suburbia than old Florida. Premium amenities come with monthly costs that are often higher than older areas. If your priorities are modern construction, reliable internet, and a built-in social calendar, Wellen Park deserves strong consideration. If you're looking for larger lots, quieter streets, and fewer community rules, the next area may feel like a better fit. So let's take a look at what changes when you trade bundled amenities for more space.
So there are 2 hidden factors in Venice that matter more than people realize: climate resilience and remote work. Being a coastal city, elevation, building codes, and insurance all play a role. Some neighborhoods sit higher with lower risk and lower insurance costs. Others, especially closer to the Gulf, they're gonna carry more exposure. That is why flood zones and insurance can vary block by block, and it's why it's so important to confirm these details with official sources before making a decision. Newer homes in areas like Wellen Park, they are built to today's standards. Impact windows, newer roofs, hurricane-ready features, and stronger codes mean less stress during the season. Older homes closer to the water often carry more charm, but may need updates and can come with higher insurance. The city itself is investing in resilience too, with drainage upgrades, seawall repairs, and emergency planning designed to reduce flood impacts. The second hidden factor is remote work. People want to know if they can come work here full time, and yes, they can. In many newer neighborhoods, fiber internet and quiet streets make it seamless. On the island, cafes double as co-working spots, which work well for hybrid schedules. And across the area, parks, gyms, and social hubs balance work and community, so remote life does not feel isolated. The choices you make here go beyond daily routines. They shape long-term demand and future value. A home built with resilience and connectivity in mind is more likely to hold appeal as lifestyles and priorities evolve. So ask yourself this: is this neighborhood built for today's way of living?
North Venice and Nokomis open up in ways you feel right away. Wider streets, the deeper lots, and more separation between homes. It's where you trade front door density for room to breathe. Here, you'll find a mix of mid-2000 homes, newer builds, and sizable yards, often enough space for a pool, extra parking, and flexible layout. Homes are typically more affordable per square foot compared to the island or new master plan zones. In North Venice, the median listing price recently sat near $579,000 in neighborhoods like Toscana Isles. The median sale has been closer to the mid-5s. Overall, this side of Venice offers more space and value compared to some other areas of town. In Nokomis, you also get value in lot size. Here, the properties are often outpace what you find in denser neighborhoods. That means for room for pets, home offices, pools, and flexibility with how you set up your property. Access is strong too. You're closer to I-75, making trips to Sarasota or connections to Tampa more manageable. And for the beach afternoons, Nokomis Beach is just a short drive. That's one of my favorites. It's quieter than Venice Beach, popular for fishing, picnics, and low-key sunsets. What you give up is the kind of walkable, resort-style lifestyle found on the island or in Wellen Park. Daily errands usually mean a car, and there are fewer built-in community amenities. If your priorities are space, flexibility, and value, North Venice and Nokomis often deliver more per dollar. Up next, what if you want low maintenance living, all the perks with none of the upkeep? That's where lock and leave communities shine.
Some people moving to Venice want a place they can lock, leave, and come back without the stress. Maintenance-free, Lock and leave communities, they are designed for exactly that. In these communities, HOAs often cover landscape care, exterior upkeep, pest control, internet, and some utilities, and even sometimes roof or exterior paint. The goal is hands-off when you're away. Condos, villas, and 55-plus neighborhoods are especially common in this setup. They tend to offer easy living, amenities, and peace of mind. Just to give you a concrete example, a villa in Brightmoor has an HOA fee in the range of $300 a month, covering things like cable and Wi-Fi, gym, pool, landscaping, and more. While in San Marco, a beachfront property community where we just moved a family from Ohio into, some HOAs are going to reach $1,000 a month plus, covering amenities like structural upkeep, ground maintenance, pest control, insurance, water, sewer services. Because of these services, HOA fees are going to be higher than in non-maintenance neighborhoods. So you're going to trade lot size, custom interior choices, and yard control for predictability and convenience. The lifestyle in these communities leans social and simple. You're often going to find poolside happy hours, community gatherings, light events, and well-maintained common areas. So many newer buildings in these areas are built with fiber-capable wiring, so for seasonal or hybrid residents, you can really still stay connected. And if you prefer minimal upkeep and worry-free seasonal homes, these neighborhoods deliver. But if your priority is customization, big yards, lower monthly HOA fees, that's probably going to lead you elsewhere. So next, let's talk about full-time ownership with an eye toward long-term value and how you can buy smart in Venice.
The home you choose is only half the picture. What really shapes your daily life are the anchors that surround it. The beaches, medical care, schools, grocery access, traffic, and commute routes all play a role in how a move actually feels once you are here. Venice now has a full-service hospital in North Venice, the new Sarasota Memorial Hospital Venice campus. It's located near I-75. It offers emergency care, surgical services, intensive care, and specialty departments are bringing advanced healthcare closer to South Sarasota County. For those living farther south, there's also a newer urgent care center just a few miles down from town, open daily from morning to evening for non-emergency needs. Drive times are another anchor that matter. From many parts of Venice, it is about 17 miles and 25 minutes to reach the main Sarasota Memorial Hospital that's in Sarasota. The stretch of I-75 around Venice sees heavy traffic during morning and evening rush hours, with locals noting northbound delays between 7:30 and 9:30 in the morning. Access points matter too, and exit 193 serves mainly Venice neighborhoods, giving Venice the quick entry to the interstate. These anchors do more than just shape convenience. They influence long-term demand. Neighborhoods closer to medical hubs with easier commutes to I-75 and reliable access to daily destinations tend to hold value better over time. As you weigh homes, it's important to map these anchors out alongside square footage and floor plans. The right school, the right hospital, and the right exit off I-75 can shape your whole routine, your peace of mind, and your investment over the years. Next, let's look at how to bring everything together and make a smart, future-proof buying decision in Venice.
So now you've seen how Venice neighborhoods each deliver a very different lifestyle. From historic charm to modern convenience, from bigger yards to lock and leave simplicity. Every part of this city offers something unique. The key, though, is finding a lifestyle that matches how you want to live each day. The anchors, the pace, and the priorities that matter most to you. That is where local insight makes all of the difference. We are Heather and Lisa, full-time real estate advisors, moms, and we live and work here in Venice. And we help people every day who are figuring out where they belong in this city. If you are thinking about making a move, you do not have to figure it out alone. Call, text, or email us anytime. We would love to connect and help you explore the neighborhood that really fits your lifestyle. And if you want to keep learning, your next step is easy. A playlist is about to pop up on your screen with more videos diving into Venice neighborhoods, new construction, and what life here really feels like. Keep watching and see for yourself why so many people are choosing to call Venice home.